When this was all going down, I had 3 white dudes with me on that team. There's a line of tables on the block. You could see the tables lined up. And we were sitting at the table all the way in the back on the right-hand side, end two. And there's the showers right there, but the cells at the very end, those 2 back cells were where all the kings were congregating. Now, I took a shower. I got called in there. I was talking to them. This kid was nowhere to be found when I was talking to them. Now, another kid named Justin was out there, and he's a solid kid. Salute to you. You already know who you are, Justin. I don't have to say your name, but you know who you are, bro. Salute to you, bro. You did solid, bro, right? There was only 3 white dudes on our whole side of tier, and the rest was all kings. So we're standing there. We're straight up outnumbered like a motherfucker. This kid's nowhere to be seen, dude. And I'm like, yo, this kid's really on some shit, bro. He's probably the biggest scumbag I ever met in my life at this point. You know what I mean? Just doing this. But it doesn't stop here. It doesn't end here. Check out how bad this kid is, right? So, and this is the definition of no good. You know what I mean? I get into this beef with Bongo. Now, Bongo gets picked up off the rec deck by a stretcher and carted off to the hospital. I got through that night. Despite the fact that it happened on camera, they went back on the camera, seeing it was me, and were coming to get me the next day at lunch. I had that whole night to prepare my mattress and do all that shit. So I had made a sleeve for my mattress with a bunch of sheets, and you could stick all the stuff that you were going to take to the hole with you in your mattress. You take it out of whatever container it is and put it in coffee bags, and then you slip it in your mattress, right? So I do that. I get it all set up. It's all good to go. And on top of all that stuff, I had in my mattress that I always had there, and I had it there before him, after him, like it was there, and he didn't know about it, which is very important. Remember this. I had a bunch of coffee balls and a metal hook that it was just all directions. There was no way you could miss it if you were a cop, right? I had my mattress with the gills, right? And, I made it good. So it was very flat. I made the sleeves and I put it all in coffee bags and flattened it all out. So it was good. So I get my mattress all set to go, and it's get ready to go to the hole. They come and get me the next day. But before I left, I told this kid, I said, yo, you can have the store, you can have the TV, you can, collect all the bills that people owe me. I set it all up for him, right? He was like, yeah, man, I had a little bit of Sobo. I think he had a little bit too. You know what I mean? I think he grabbed something for somebody. I don't even really know. But I'm taking this little bit with me to the hole. Now, he's going to be out in pop. He could get whatever he wants. He's getting bitchy. He's like, oh, can I get this? Like, come on, bro. You're not going to break me off. He had just did something. And it's like, yo, dude, no, I'm not, dude. No. I wouldn't give it to him even if he didn't have anything because I didn't like him. He was just part of my crew. I just had to deal with him. You know what I mean? And make it look good that I was, being solid to my boys outside. But really inside, we know I don't like this kid. You know what I mean?